Hello, my name is Allie Hamill, and I'm the Supervisor of Special Education Accountability and Integrated Supports at Kent ISD. Today, I'd like to provide some reminders regarding determining program and service minutes on the IEP. The development of the IEP starts with the present level of academic achievement and functional performance, or the PLAF. The student's unique needs, skill deficits, and barriers to learning are described in the PLAF and lay the foundation for determining the need for goals and objectives, supplementary aids and services, and/or programs and services. In determining the time needed for specially designed instruction, minutes on the IEP should be determined based on the anticipated amount of time needed to address skill deficits identified in the goals and objectives. Minutes on the IEP should not be based on the entire hour or period that a student is receiving instruction in a co-taught class if specially designed instruction is not occurring for the entire hour or period. For example, if a student has one reading fluency goal and 2 to 3 related objectives, the IEP program minutes would reflect how much time is needed to address this specially designed instruction, which likely would not include 60 minutes 5 days a week. When providing special education programs and services, the specially designed instruction should generally not supplant or replace core instruction provided by the general education teacher, unless it has been determined by the IEP team that the student's instruction should align to alternate content standards. For example, if the student requires specially designed instruction for basic reading and reading comprehension, the student should participate in the core reading instruction in the general education classroom, in addition to receiving specially designed instruction at a separate time. In identifying related service minutes, students with more intensive or complex needs would likely have higher minutes, sessions, and/or frequencies. For example, students with communication and behavioral needs should have higher minutes to support skill acquisition and time allotted for implementation of additional supports, such as assistive technology, augmentative and alternative communication, and/or a positive behavior support plan. Additionally, it may be appropriate to specify in the IEP more intensive therapy services earlier in the school year, fading to less intensive services as the student progresses to support generalization of skills in the general education curriculum or environment. Programs and services could be documented within multiple rows to accommodate the need for gradually releasing and decreasing or increasing the intensity of service. This could also be documented through an amendment as needed. In recognizing that fall count has passed and in preparation for the next count day in February of 2024, IEP teams should determine the appropriate program and service minutes in the IEP as previously stated. Additionally, when documenting special education program time on the Worksheet B in February, teams must be reporting the actual minutes the student is being provided specially designed instruction. For example, you should not be documenting the entire hour or period for a student in a co-taught classroom, or only reporting the low minutes of the range if it does not accurately reflect what is actually being provided on a weekly basis. We hope this information is helpful in planning forward for your students.